Back with closing trades, and before the break, we spoke about the IT sector in depth. But while we were in the break, there's been a change of events, and it's actually the Nifty PSU Banks that has become the top sectoral gainer right now. Very good move coming in, more than 2%. In fact, 2.25% jump is something that we're seeing on the Nifty PSU Bank index today. There it is on your screen. I'm just taking a look at some of the names from this index. It's Bank of Baroda, that's up about 4%. PNB is up 3.5%. Indian Bank, Union Bank, IOB, all of these names are holding up rather strongly. But this momentum in this entire PSU banking index, we've seen even before the earnings season, but Q3 earnings have been very stellar for PSU banks. In fact, let's get you a roundup of how the PSU banks have performed in the quarter gone by. And Mitali, who tracks the sector closely, is joining us with more details on a PSU banks roundup for Q3. Mitali.
Right, talking about the public sector banks, we saw that Q3 FY26, the public sector banks have delivered an outstanding performance, outperforming the private lending space, reporting their highest ever quarterly net profit, driven by steady NII growth, also improvement in their non-interest incomes, controlled operating expenses, and calibrated provisioning. Now, if you see their asset quality, we see a continued improvement both on a sequential and also on a yearly basis. Their GNPA and NNPA ratios, they have improved, reflecting sustained recovery efforts and also disciplined underwriting. Talking about the profitability, we saw that State Bank of India, it has published their highest recorded net profit and also highest among the other PSPs, backed by strong operating performance and also healthy asset quality with sustained margins. The net interest income, it stayed healthy across the PSP board, while some banks, they saw the NIM expansions, but margin pressure, it persists from the deposit repricing and also competition. The credit growth across the PSP board, it was quite robust, and overall, if you see for Q3 FY26, we saw that it reflects strengthening fundamentals for the PSU banks, with the street also rewarding the same, as most of the PSU banks have nearly touched their all-time highs.
Okay, Mitali, thanks so much for taking us through that. So yes, it's in fact been a very stellar quarter for PSU banks. We have on the show joining us Mr. Sudeep Bandra,